one joke and he's upset now.
Yeah, Fish, you're actually the most zoomed out person here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm sitting 12 feet back.
We're recording, by the way. This is a cold open.
Awesome.
So watch your language, Ian.
The heck with it.
The heck with it, dude.
It scared me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I know we're a week removed. Episode 39 coming at you. We have not a lot today. Not a lot to talk about. We have some sports news. And then we also have
sports news.
Right, pressing sports news. And then, going to be honest, this podcast is going to be a little bit scuffed. What's the confused look for there?
I said depressing, not depressing.
Depressing. Right.
Ears, my God.
That's my bad.
You know?
True, yeah. We're talking over each other. But anyways, we do have sports news. This podcast is going to be a little bit scuffed. As you can see from behind me, I don't know if you can tell, I am in a new place. I moved over the last week. It's been fun, but it's been a lot of, everything's just being strung out everywhere. We still have our old home. So there's some things that are still there. And that one of those things is everything for the podcast. So we have this scene, we have our other scene, and then we don't have anything else. So there's not going to be a draft this week. We have a game that we're going to do after the sports talk. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be back to full swing next week. Hopefully the background will look a little bit better next week than
I doubt it.
Some askew shelves, but here we are. This is what we're working with today. So,
I doubt it, but it's okay.
Who wants to kick off first? Fish, did you want to kick off about your cursed object coming up?
Yes. So the new Madden game just announced its cover, and unfortunately, it is Saquon. For those of you that don't know Madden or sports or anything with the cover on it, usually it's a great honor. Comes with having an incredible season, doing something great, which Saquon did, as well as the rest of the Eagles. Unfortunately, the season that the Madden Curse, which is named Madden Curse, the season that the Madden cover, Madden game comes out, that player either has a horrific injury or really, really underproduces. I don't see it with Barkley. He's been at OTAs. He's been doing incredible things with the young guys still. But, I mean, if you believe in curses, I don't step on the white line when I don't know. There's only been, a couple players that have been on the Madden cover and then have done fairly well. Then there's other like Peyton Hillis and, other guys who have not produced or their career has been ended essentially after that. So
Vince
Young. It was
oh dude, don't even say that.
CMC last year, and we all saw what happened this year.
So take it what you is or what it is. I think he'll be fine, but it's always in the back of your head, like maybe he takes that cut just a little too sharp. Maybe he tries to jump over 4 people. I don't know. It is the jumping over the guy though, which is pretty.
Did you see the behind the scenes?
Yeah,
on how they made it. A lot of them had the wires edited out, and he like floated there for a second, and people believed it. And I'm like, guys, come on.
Yeah,
it's I kind of want to talk about it a little bit too. So I'm going to pull up a picture of the Madden cover while we're talking here.
Make sure
I feel bad, mostly, for a man named, I did have to look this up, Jerrion Jones.
Yeah.
Jerrion Jones is the guy that Saquon jumped over. He's been in memes ever since that day. He's been now immortalized on the Madden cover because they do show a Jaguars player he's jumping over. Well, I guess the helmet's a little nondescript, but
I mean, we know it's him. But,
yeah.
Well, after you Google it, we know it's him.
Definitely, yeah. It's
I'm him. That's fine. I want 3% for every game you sell. You want to put my name out there, and we clearly know who he's jumping over. I want money on top.
Okay, there's no good pictures of the Madden cover out yet, so just take our word for it. Jerrion Jones
Adam Schefter has one on his Twitter.
Prayers up to you, my guy. That really stinks.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Money talks.
Yeah, so I wonder if the curse will work in reverse for him, though. Is he just going to become a lockdown defender now?
Maybe. That's an interesting thought.
That is.
I doubt it, but I mean, that's an interesting thought. They'll be on defense a lot this year, though, because the Jags are ass. So.
Okay, yeah, you're right. There's Jerry Jones down there at the bottom. Now, it's not a Jaguars player, but I just feel like they did that to protect him. So, you guys are saying that they made this behind the scenes?
Yeah, there's a behind the scenes video. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it Twitter, Facebook. It's everywhere. But the main one I saw was where people edited out the wires that he was wearing. So it looks like he's just straight up jumping, floating for like half a second, and then landing.
So is that actually Saquon in the picture?
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah,
it is. That is him. He did it.
Well, that would have been a wild Madden curse there. If he got hurt during the Madden curse cover. Or during the Madden cover.
It is a beautiful Madden cover, though.
It is. It's a good looking cover.
It's funny, because if you look up, again, I think it's Adam Schefter. There was rumors that Saquon had gotten it, and someone had made that. It's similar, not the same picture, but like they took a cutout of it, and then it looks literally like it's just shifted angles of the actual cover. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
I mean, you could take one of 6,000 runs that he had all last season and go ahead and throw up on the Madden cover. So I don't know. It's something to monitor. But,
several 70-yard runs against the Rams.
Or like him doing running through the snow. I mean,
yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting to see. I mean, that offense hasn't really changed much at all. They just beefed up their line a little bit. So
you know what line didn't get beefed up and is actually hurting now?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I got to segue into this. Yeah. So, I mean, it's old news when this comes out, but today saw that Frank Ragnow is retiring from the NFL. He's only 29, so he's still kind of young. But, I mean, he's just,
some would say, I saw something, I think it came from Adam Schefter or someone like that the reason why he retires is because Dan Campbell plays his players too fucking long.
There it is.
Are we out of that cursing window?
Yeah, we're way out of the cursing window.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's definitely a contributor, probably to that.
I actually think it is. Like, I actually think it's.
Yeah, but he's also the guy out there who, if you watch him, I mean, he's given 1,000%. He's going until the whistle. So it hurts. That hurts real bad because
He was a great center.
Yeah, great leader. Not, it's going to be tough to replace him, but hopefully they've got something in the works. I'm pretty sure they do. But that is my upsetting. Did you guys draft
the center or offensive line role?
I think we did.
It's kind of shitty that he announces it after the draft. Like, if he's going back and forth, like, it'd be great to be like, "Hey guys, I'm actually."
Yes,
in the middle of OTAs, no less.
Yeah, right.
Miles Frazier in the 5th from LSU. So LSU had a
decent year.
Pretty good line. So
the Patriots picked that tackle.
Maybe now they shift him. Mm-hmm.
The Patriots picked that tackle first round. So
yeah, he's 6'6", 317.
It's a big center.
That's a big center, but I mean, hey, he's a young guy who's moldable, so maybe they do that. I know they've always had to play kind of, your offensive line has to play a little bit of shuffling around, a little bit of roulette there every now and again. The Eagles did it, just to kind of change some things up. So
when we didn't have anybody else for calling the offensive line.
That's what I'm saying, and you guys still did pretty well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did all right.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that's my depressing sports news. So
I got a little bit of sports news. So the NBA finals, they're about to commence. It's the there goes Zoltowski. He hates basketball. It's the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, there's been a lot of, for lack of a better term, drama for the Eastern Conference side. And the reason for that is because Jason Tatum went down against the Knicks. So people are saying that if the Pacers win this, there's an asterisk, or if the Thunder win this, there's an asterisk, because they're not going against the best team. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think it's wild that people even say that. I mean, it's
injuries happen.
Right, injuries happen. It doesn't matter, and we all know that baseball is a great, prolific thing for if you get hot in October. I mean, you could be in that wild card spot like Kansas City was, kind of thing, and they
the Tigers last year.
I mean, you look at a lot of these teams. I mean, they do okay, then they squeak in, and all of a sudden they get that hot run, and they're untouchable. I think we've seen it a lot with like the Pacers a little bit. I mean, yeah, Taysom, goes down. It is what it is. It's all injuries. I don't know how.
How far was your mic from your face?
Can you hear me?
You cut out a couple times there, buddy.
I really leaned back. I got really cut. Sorry. How about now? Huh? Can you see me?
We're gonna get you a mic, a headset mic like this. So right here.
I gave the guy a mark arm 3 months ago.
Stole the Mustang though.
He's got a boom arm and he's not using it.
Yeah, I gave him a boom arm. Look how much freedom I have.
Where am I gonna attach this boom arm at?
On the desk.
Just
I'm gonna
give you.
On the
side of the desk. Oh,
I can't put anything on.
Don't you make excuses. I've offered you 2 solutions.
I've got the world's tiniest desk here.
Just hold it
for now.
Just hold it right. God.
You mean to hold it through the entire pot? No.
Hold it like you're a newscaster.
Like you're a newscaster. I need to get a pop.
We'll throw it to you later for the weather.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh my god,
it sounds so good.
Did it really?
It's so good.
Gain a little bit, and you're good.
Oh, I thought it was great.
I just feel like we could just do this during the game.
That's actually so much better. That's crazy.
Fantastic.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you down a little bit, but yeah.
I mean, turn me down a little bit. Turn me down a lot, dude. It's fine. God. Now I feel like everybody's just right in my face. Anyway, look, we all know teams get it's whoever hottest team was a prolific thing. What?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're
good.
You're
good.
You're good. You cut out again. I don't know why. You're good. Just keep going. Make your point. I'm sorry. I'll be stone-faced from now on.
Look, it's just the hottest team going to the playoffs, right? We know baseball again. October, you could be in the wild card. You could be first in the NL, AL. Riding that hot hand. Red Sox were notorious for this back in 2004 when they broke the Babe Ruth curse. They were hot. They were the hottest team the last 2 months before playoffs hit. They wiped everybody. Same thing with the Phillies. Same thing with Kansas City. So to say that, these 2 teams get asterisks because they didn't play the best teams, look at the statistics of outside of Golden State, right, when they won it with KD and stuff like that. The most dominant teams during the season, how often do they get to the playoffs, right? How often are they in that final spot? I don't feel like it's that often. I mean, we look at the Yankees, we look at the Lakers for so long. I mean, the Lakers are hot, then they're not. I mean, we look at the Sixers who were hot, Celtics who were hot. Well, I mean, you got all these contenders, top dogs. People are like, yeah, they're definitely winning the championship. And all of a sudden, something happens. They fizzle out. Embiid, he hurts his thumb. I don't know. He's out for 12 years. The guy's a jackass. But you look at the Tatum thing, and they have enough all-stars in that team and enough well-rounded roster where, yeah, losing Tatum sucks. But at the same time, you got to kind of adapt for that. Anything's possible, right? Including injuries. Not only hitting that game-winning shot or making that great pass, but also the non-contact injuries. We see it throughout sports all the time. So to say you put an asterisk with both of either teams winning, I think it's foolish. They played the hottest teams right now. They did the work. They're the best team right now in the playoffs, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter about your record through the season. It's who's hot right now and who's the best. And clearly, the Pacers and OKC are the best as of right now. It is what it is. If they weren't, they wouldn't have gotten to the spot.
The Pacers knocked off the number 1 team in the East from this year, which was the Cavaliers that went 64-18.
So I'll weigh in on this because I also think that that's interesting.
You're away on
Yeah.
a basketball thing?
Yeah, I'll weigh in on the basketball. So I looked,
Whoa.
just a little looking up while you guys were talking. So it looks like he got injured in Game 4, which going into that, the Knicks were up 2-1.
Yeah.
So why'd you lose those other? It's not like they came back after being down 3-0. Like they
Right.
came in with a series lead, and it's Fish is right. You got to watch out for the teams playing the hot hand. I mean, you look at Detroit last year, they, number 1 seed. Came off a great season, 15-2, and they lost to the Commanders. I mean, the Commanders were playing great
Yeah,
through the
but
end of the year.
they played. They were hot. They were
That's
a
what I'm saying.
terrifying team to play.
Yeah, they were. I talked about it, and it was horrifying going into that game. Jaden Daniels coming off a stellar rookie regular season and continued it in the wild card, and they came in to Detroit and beat them because I talk about the Tigers last year. They had a 1% chance to make the playoffs in August. Went 33-13 through the end of the year, then swept the Astros, who I think were decently favorited to win the World Series. I don't think they were the outright favorite.
They've been near the favorite the last 6 years. It's like,
yeah.
But yeah.
So you're completely right there. You take your loss. Now you just look like a bunch of pansies.
Yeah, I just think people
it's an Astros.
People just like to chirp. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like to make excuses.
There's it's Boston, New York. There's going to be a rivalry there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
but
you're not seeing me make excuses. We got routed.
Yeah.
Cavaliers got routed. So
okay. I was just gonna ask for the viewers out there, right? Who are you riding with in basketball?
You know who I'm riding with.
Is your Baltimore football?
No.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincy football, right?
Nope.
And then it's really who the hot hand is in basketball and baseball, right?
I hate you because I don't have it in my visual age right now. Actually, that's a Browns blanket behind me. That right there.
Well, I mean, and the Pistons,
never been used.
They lost to the Knicks. I think they took that to 6 games. They were coming in there hot. That was a good series from what I heard.
Look, I think I can speak to this.
Listen to the Pistons fan.
You guys were good in like the 80s, 90s. Been dog shit ever since.
Early 2000s.
Ben Wallace, baby.
Yeah.
Rip Hamilton. That's when I used to watch basketball.
It's nice to see two teams that aren't like Golden State, Lakers, Celtics. We've seen that era of some of these random teams. You get the Lakers flourished through the playoffs, and then they had that one year where, and I think hockey went through this too, right? It was the first time in forever that Pittsburgh and Detroit weren't in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, there was like 3 teams.
But it's nice to see that transition. Hopefully we see it in baseball. But you start to see a lot of these teams like, oh, okay, it's not the Patriots, or it's not, hopefully soon, it's not Kansas City in the playoffs. It's just nice to see. Yeah. It's kind of refreshing to see 2 teams with young rosters. Yeah, both rosters are fairly stacked because of the bad times that they've had, especially with OKC, but they drafted well. This has been years in the making. Guys ready, and it's you don't have a big 3 or a big 5.
Yeah,
it's just young kids, essentially right out of college, that are just playing ball. So it's just nice to see 2 different teams going into it and battling for the championship. And hopefully, I think it's gonna be a great series.
Well,
it's definitely gonna be fighting for it.
Since 2018, we haven't had a repeat champion, so it's going to be exciting to watch how this one goes down, because neither of these teams they weren't in the playoffs last year either, or they weren't in the championship last year, I should say. So the more where it's more teams turning over, it's just more exciting in my opinion.
It's also the first time since 2006 that 2 teams are playing for their first championship in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
I know Boso's buzzing about it. OKC fan, by the way. So
I think Mason said he's going to Game 4.
Yeah, Mason said he's going to Game 4
because it's going to be in OKC.
Listeners, if you don't know who Bosom or Mason are, that's a couple of our buddies. So
honestly,
that we
Mason.
Game with. Mason actually used to be on the podcast.
Yeah, he did. So, he was in the core the other night. He could have joined, and he didn't.
True.
8,000 people. I was doing rounds.
But yeah, no, Fish, to confirm, it was the first time in league history since Detroit, Boston, Chicago, and the Rangers, all original 6 teams, had not made the playoffs. So
it's a crazy statistic.
yeah,
It really is.
And then the other piece of sports news we have, Fish and I are in a dynasty league together. We've been in this league for, I don't know, it's been what, 6 years?
I think it's been. You're talking about Metropolis?
Metropolis, yeah.
I've won 3 of them. I think it's about 7 or I think it might be going on 8.
7 or 8. Well, this year we shook up the rookie draft. We used to do the 3-round, 2 minutes. Now it's 3 rounds, 12 hours per pick. So it's one of those, the draft is paused from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then you can make picks. You can make picks during that nighttime if you want to. But yeah, the actual clock runs from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. just to make time, or just for trades to happen now. This is the first year we've done it. Everybody was all for it in the beginning. I think most people are still for it. But there's been a couple complainers that are upset that some people who have multiple early picks because his team's ass are taking their time trying to work out some trades. Don't vote for it if you don't want it. And it's not Fish, it's somebody else in the league. I'm not going to name him, but it's just ridiculous that people are that upset about it. Like, yeah, I'm going to take my time. I have this much time on the clock. If you wanted it to be less time, make it 6 hours. Make it 5.
It is. I didn't really understand it at first, right? And it definitely has like blossomed a lot more trades. It's been very interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 2 minutes, you're like, okay, I don't even know who to pick in the first minute and 30 seconds.
Right.
And it's not the first 6 guys, right? So it's nice being able to sit back and go, okay, I've got all this. And then you start to see some of the trade offers come through. And let me tell you, they're all ass. They're horrible.
Horrible.
They're awful trade offers.
Horrible.
But then you start wheeling and dealing. I made a couple trades today in another dynasty league. We've done it. We've been in 3 leagues so far. We've done it in all 3 leagues. I think we started the draft last week and we're still fucking going. It's like okay, this guy's sitting on a pick, and I think Alex was chirping at it. It's like this dude's just sitting on a pick. We know he's gonna get his top 3. Just make the pick. Just get the guy, right? So it gets kind of annoying that way. But gains kind of nothing like holy shit, I can't believe that guy did it. I think one of the trades, strange trade. He picked Travis Hunter in like the 3rd pick, and then traded him to another guy for his 1st round pick this year and like a 2nd round next year. So it definitely opens up Pandora's box of possible crazy trades. It does make things a little bit more exciting. You feel a little bit more of a manager that way because you can't wheel. You're not getting the player, waiting to the draft is over, saying, okay, shit, does anybody want Travis Hunter? I didn't even. So you don't have to really worry about auto pitch or anything like that. But so Tasca, we might do that in some of the leagues that I'm really debating about it. I think it's very interesting.
It is.
Because like last year, this was my first year doing a dynasty league, especially a redraft and a rookie draft. There's just not enough time for me, and I would have to do extensive research, which I could have done, yeah, but it's like, free time I'm playing games or doing this with you guys. And that gives, like you said, it does garner more interest, I think, in making trades. I know a guy I work with, they do it for their redraft. I think they do it redraft and rookie draft. I think now this is a bit excessive, but they all work weird schedules, so it's kind of hard for them to get everybody together. I think they do either it's a whole day or 2 days where you get to make a pick. So they draft for like a whole month. But I think it's also like a 12 or 14 person league, so it's a pretty big league as well.
Right, and you don't have to take the full 12 hours. Like Nutter said, like if you have 1-1, and obviously it's going to be Gent, you pick it the first minute, right, and just kind of move on. But yeah, so I'm curious to see. So Tasca, your guys, that makes total sense, right? Everybody's going to want to schedule. Yep. It does help out, but I think I might pitch in all the leagues that we're in and just see how everybody buys with it. Hopefully Noah's listening. I could really use few of your players to even stack more of my team.
Vetoing all this.
I can't. Who's commissioner on that one? Oh God, I forgot. Is it this guy?
It is.
Oh, dude, that sucks. I think I'm a commissioner like 4 leagues, and it is.
I like it. I am all for it. I think it's a good idea. Because then the thing is too is like we don't have to decide on a time, where we can get everybody together, and we know they're going to be on to draft, or we know they're going to be available. Like,
well, it sucks especially when people work the weekends. Like, I know that works the weekend sometimes. So it's like, hey,
Noah does.
Only days that we could draft is Sunday. And that's like, can't work. Noah's got to open next week, so we can't draft on Sunday. Some shit like that. So
well, and they too are in a different time zone.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, they're only an hour behind.
Come on, you're making it seem like they're in a different atmosphere.
They're in Japan, dude.
Japan.
They can't draft. We're in Japan. No, but
man, sometimes an hour makes a difference when you work retail.
True, yeah. No, I did pick Travis Hunter at the 103 in that draft, and the biggest reason I did that, I do believe in Travis Hunter, but Sleeper, the platform we play fantasy on, has Travis Hunter listed at both a wide receiver and a DB. So I could possibly put him in my IDP spot.
That's not a bad shout.
So
keep an eye on that, though, because a lot of people got caught on with Sleeper, and they're like, oh, yeah, because Taysom was a quarterback and tight end.
Yeah.
And they have to play X amount of snaps and do all this. It's a great pick. If it works out, it's great.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
No, I'm excited. I think he'll be productive either way, but I'm pretty excited to see what happens with him. I mean, it seems like he's gonna play defense as well as receiver. So I don't know how many defensive snaps I'll get, but
hey, couple pass deflection, that's like 4 points there. So
true, yeah, maybe a pick or two,
maybe a blitz.
I mean, the kid's got hands.
He's got 2 of them.
He plays receiver.
Got 2 hits.
And that was your Seinfeld segment of the show. All right. Speaking of media, we have a game, and this is a game I'm very excited for. It's a game I saw on TikTok. I should have wrote down the other podcast name to give them credit for the game, but I didn't. So maybe I'll put them in the description. But this is a game that the working title is That Dude's in That Movie. So basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to give the guys an actor.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. That is Paul Giamatti. And I'm going to give you multiple actors that star in a specific film. And you're going to have to guess the film.
A question. I just before Zoltowski asked, right? Is this going to be some indie film that has 400 people watching it?
There's 5 films here. I have 5 films. We're not doing a draft, so this is going to take up the rest of our time today.
Oh man,
these 5 films are very prolific. They're very popular, and you should know them. I'll just put it that way.
Should.
If you haven't seen these movies, especially you two, I will be shocked.
Are they horror movies? Because we'll be really good at that one.
None of them are horror movies.
Of course.
They are. I want to say the word critically acclaimed, but one of them I'm not sure if it is. So, they're critically acclaimed adjacent, is what I'll say.
Oh god.
So this is the first movie. Paul Giamatti's in the movie. So that's your first clue. And you can ask me questions about the movie, like when it was released, who the director is, because I have all the IMDb, pages pulled up here that we can look at. So,
any other director?
I'm going to take my glasses off so you guys don't see the titles in my glare here.
Yeah, because I was going to see what those rec specs on. I can't see anything right now.
Shut up,
What year
dude.
did what year did it come out?
Don't you Google anything. I will know. Yeah, everybody like this. Rest of the pod, hands up.
No, that hurts. It's off.
Oh, why does that hurt?
This movie came out.
Your shoulder hurts too.
This movie came out in 1998. 1998.
Is it Big Fat Liar?
No, it is not. Here's your next clue. Man, that's a small.
Can you zoom it in?
Yeah, my bad.
Who?
Like I know who I know who it is. Too close.
This is Ted Danson.
Good old Teddy.
He's also in the movie. This will be, by the way, once I get all my assets back, this will look a lot better. We're riding on Google Chrome tabs right now. So this is Ted Danson. Wow, this is really hard to read without my glasses. This next one, got to zoom it back out. This is Jeremy Davies.
Oh, I know what it is.
Do you know what it is off rip?
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, let's go, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
We had Giovanni Ribisi, Vin Diesel, Adam Goldberg. Did you? That's the ammo guy. Doesn't he look so much different?
No, that's not the ammo guy.
That's not the ammo guy?
No, go back to the third guy. That was the ammo guy.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. And then we have Barry Pepper, Edward Burns, Tom Sizemore, Matt Damon, and then Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like
Tom Hanks.
Saving Private Ryan.
No idea.
It's like the date threw me off. I was like, I know he was blue, but I feel like he was. I don't know.
I was
like,
thinking.
oh, yeah.
You said.
I got
was thinking
Dude,
Truman Show.
Paul Giamatti's in that movie for like 5 minutes.
But then I was like, Ted Danson. Like, what the hell have I seen Ted Danson? I was like, oh yeah, Saving Private Ryan. Because he's got a small role in that too. It's not crazy big. There's a lot of actors in this one, like an insanely amount of.
There's a lot of actors in this.
Yeah.
All right, so I have the next one for us.
Is it Goodfellas?
It is not Goodfellas. This one should be easy.
Like Danny Don.
Because all of these actors are on screen at the same time for the most part. So we'll start with this. This is Eddie Jemison. Do you guys want me to zoom it in?
Yeah, just a tad. Yeah, that's fine.
Who is this guy?
That's Eddie Jemison.
It's my suit.
And then I'm going to butcher this next guy's name, and I apologize, but this is Shabo Quinn, I believe his name is.
I don't know if you can have an accent with that.
I didn't mean to if I did.
Hey,
I apologize.
All
right, next we have, do you guys have any idea yet?
When did this come out?
This movie came out in, give me 1 second. 2001.
Okay.
I'm just going to get back to the correct pages here for everything. All right, and then the next guy, this is Scott Conn. Something clicking there, fishy boy?
I've only seen him in like a handful of things. But now
the face looks real familiar.
100%.
Real familiar.
Well, it's James Caan's like son or grandson.
What genre is this?
Thriller.
What is it listed
On IMDb? It's listed as heist crime thriller.
You said
2001.
01, okay.
Next we have Casey Affleck.
The son of Ben.
It's little brother of Ben.
Little brother Ben.
Then we have this gentleman's name. I do have to look his name up. This is Carl Reiner.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna click here in a minute, I promise.
I don't remember any of these guys.
It's gonna click, I promise.
Oh. No, let me see the next one.
All right, the next one. This is Elliot Gould. We getting there? We got any ideas?
No.
Smokes a big stogie the whole movie. Just a massive stogie. All right, next we have Don Cheadle.
Okay, so is it Ocean's 11?
It's Ocean's 11.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie like once.
Next one was Bernie Mac.
Don
Bernie
Cheadle,
Mac, Andy Garcia, Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, and then you got Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, we get the last three. I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only seen. I haven't actually seen the Ocean series.
Very good.
Yeah,
well,
I've
Ocean's
seen
12,
bits.
not great.
I've heard. Yeah.
What was
I've heard
Ocean's
12
Is that with
not
all the
that
girls?
No, that's Ocean's 8. I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it's pretty good.
I like that one. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But
wait, that was Ocean's 8?
01.
Yeah, so it's the numbers don't really matter. Like 11, 12, 13, yes, they're sequels to each other, but it's the amount of people per job.
Yeah.
So Ocean's 11 has 11 people, Ocean's 12 has 12, Ocean's 13 has 13 people.
That's right. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
And they just like bring in an extra person every time.
Somehow.
Yeah, so.
Well, the jobs get bigger and bigger.
All right,
that
this
require
more crew.
Yeah.
It makes me want to play Payday real bad.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Real bad.
Could use a Payday real bad.
All right, so
underrated candy. Just saying.
This next one, this might be the toughest one to get.
Oh God.
This is, I'll just give you the year, 1983 is when this movie came out. Don't act like you haven't seen older movies than 1983.
Let me get my
Mr.
time
Godfather.
I'm just trying to, like, I got all these.
Just start it. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Yeah. All right, so the first build person, this is the most infamous person. Well, not infamous, but he was the lead, and he's the least famous. Yeah. So this fella's name is C. Thomas Howell. I understand we're not getting much from that. Okay.
You said it came out in 83?
1983.
Genre, too.
I'll give you the genre like halfway through. We gotta play with this a little bit.
Play with that.
All right, and then we got Ralph Macchio. Did it click? Did it click already? It's not Karate Kid. It's a great guess, though. I know that's what he's known for.
Was it in some of those ninja films? Like the three hidden ninjas or something?
It's not that. He possibly could have. I'm not sure.
When we were kids, right? I'm not losing my mind. Is it like the whole, like the surfing ninjas or whatever?
That one.
Are you?
Yeah, whatever. Keep going.
I'm looking up the name of that one.
All right, and then we have.
I'm looking up
Emilio Estevez.
No.
Not Back to the Future, is it?
It is not Back to the Future.
No.
I also don't believe Emilio Estevez is in Back to the Future.
Is he not?
No.
Who's the guy that I'm thinking of then?
Michael J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox. I will give
you. They look a little bit alike.
They do look.
Do they look alike?
I will give you that. They do.
I thought it was the Frighteners for a minute. I was like,
because the first guy, I thought it was like a young Willem Dafoe. I'm like, he's kind of got that wrinkle look.
Yeah.
Like, he's pulling these off IMDb, so they're old.
God, they got
some of them are old. Yes. Then we have Patrick Swayze.
I never knew he looked like that, to be honest.
All right, I'll give you guys a hint now because you only have 3 actors left. All right, it's a.
So are you going by importance, like
screen
time?
No, not necessarily screen time, because the star of this movie was the least famous person. I'm just going by most famous in my mind, like people I recognize more. This movie is a coming-of-age teen drama from 1983.
Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be all you, fishy boy.
You want to see the next guy?
Yeah.
Okay, the next guy, Rob Lowe. Should be clicking.
He owns a restaurant up here by me. Just saying.
Does he really?
Yeah, in Sydney. The spot.
Is he from Sydney, Ohio?
I think he's from Sydney, Ohio.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You said it was 83, right?
1983 is when it came out. Put your phone down.
Who?
You. I see you looking down. Okay.
My phone's here on the side. No, I'm thinking it doesn't have any. This movie doesn't have any of the Brat Pack in it, does it? Like Molly Ringwald or like 16 Candles.
It's not 16 Candles.
I know it's not 16 Candles.
Honestly, I'm not sure if Molly Ringwald's in this movie.
Okay, I just didn't know. I felt like that was like a popular time with Ringwald and the Brat Pack and all that. You always saw
Is it based off a book?
Mm-hmm. The author of the book is in the movie. And I couldn't include her because that would have been a dead giveaway. Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
This is Matt Dillon.
I mean,
The authors and
The author's in the movie. This may have been a book that you had to read in high school, boys.
To Kill a Mockingbird was a great book.
It was a great movie, but that is not this movie. It's way older.
Wait, which level of...
I don't know. What do I look like, a curriculum director?
okay, I'm trying to. You know what? I'm just gonna start listing them. Is it Lord of the Flies?
No. Do you want the last guy?
Yeah.
Mr. Cruz.
Not 19.
You got names like these are characters' names in the movie, or the movie in the book. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise's name is Steve Randall. Ralph Macchio's name is Johnny Cade. Then you got a guy in Rob Lowe named Soda Pop Curtis.
I don't know.
His brother, Patrick Swayze, Daryl Curtis. And then here's the smoking gun. C. Thomas Howell's name in the movie is Pony Boy Curtis.
I've never heard any of these names.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
See, Outsiders, boys.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Have you read the book? You had to read the book.
No.
Nope.
For school?
That's why I asked about the criteria of the classes, because I was way down. I brought in holes to read.
We went to school together, didn't we?
Yeah, but remember, some of us were smarter than others.
Were you in honors or AP classes, Nutter?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Fish was not either, I don't think.
I had absolutely not. I had Miss Tolliver, though. And Fogarty.
Well, you should watch the movie.
Some
it's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure there's like a general collection of high school books. Like, hey, these are
To Kill a
what we're gonna read. Yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird.
I read that one.
Lord of the Flies. I never read that one, but the other people in other classes did. I'm like, I don't have to read that book.
Interesting. I thought everybody had to read the same books.
Animal Farm was one.
Yeah.
Animal Farm
was one I had to. There was, The Outsiders. I remember hearing about it, but To Kill a Mockingbird, I think, is the only one that like everybody reads.
Stay Golden, Pony Boy. That's what that's from. Yep.
Okay.
Rob Lowe also grew up in Dayton.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he owns a restaurant up in Sydney called The Spot. It's old school style. Liz's mom used to work there, actually. Shout out Carol. Shout out Liz.
Oh yeah. By the way, happy birthday, Liz.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Zoltowski.
Can't believe we got. Oh, happy birthday, Zoltowski.
Yeah.
I can't believe we went this late with not saying that.
Here's a kicker. Ready for this? If they haven't listened, happy birthday, Rachel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, happy birthday, Rachel, as well.
Rachel, give us the time code for happy birthday, and I'll give you $25.
I'm out.
Fishy matching?
No, but
Liz cannot help her. Liz cannot help her.
Okay. I'll let her know.
Okay. All right, then we got the next movie. All right, I'm all geared up, ready for it.
I was thinking Stand By Me for some reason.
By the way,
I don't know why.
S.E. Hinton is the author from that movie. Or from that book, so.
I didn't read the book, never seen the movie, never would have guessed it.
Probably good.
All right, here's the first actor.
Fantastic Four. He's in it, isn't he?
Nope. Not even once.
Nuh-uh.
Nope. This is.
Is everybody in, like, just close relatives or what? This guy looks exactly like Reed Richards.
This is Jamie Lannister, Nikolai Coster-Waldau.
What'd you call me?
His name is Nikolai Coster-Waldau. I believe I'm saying that correctly.
Probably not.
All right, he's a pretty big actor.
What year did it come out?
What year did it come out? This is William Fichtner, by the way, or Fitchner. This came out in 2001 as well.
William Fichtner, huh?
I don't like how you just said that. I'm not a fan.
What you said.
All right, next we have Eric Bana. Not Bruce Bana. Fun fact, he did play the Hulk once. You guys got any ideas?
The original one.
Yep.
In 2000, and I think it came out in 03 or 04.
Yep.
What's the genre?
This is action epic, docudrama, epic, historical epic, tragedy, war epic, action drama, history. It's all the tags.
Is it Pearl Harbor?
No, it is not Pearl Harbor. It's a good guess, though. I think Pearl Harbor came out well before 2001, though.
Is it Troy?
It's not Troy. He's in Troy.
Oh,
I do believe.
That's
a
good shout.
I love Greek mythology, man.
This is Jeremy Piven.
He was great in PCU.
It's not that movie.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Make it a comment.
Drink up. Jeremy Piven, I like it.
Oh, one.
All right, next we have Tom Sizemore again. Not Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, it is.
Next we have Tom Hardy.
It's not bad. No, what time? When did it come out?
2001.
It's not any of the Batman films, right? Like
it is not.
So you said like docu-series. Is it like a documentary?
Docudrama. So it's a war drama. Yes.
Oh.
War drama.
Very, very popular movie. Very good movie.
Is it in the traditional sense of like war, or is it like a mafia war?
No, it's traditional war.
So it's like, WW2, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a World War II movie. It has to be.
It's not World War II.
It's not World War II.
It is not.
Is it WW1?
These events took place in 1993 that the movie's capturing.
Oh, a Black Hawk Down?
Yep, Black Hawk Down.
Desert Storm.
You got it. Ewan McGregor. And then Josh Hartnett.
Speaking of him.
Black Hawk Down?
No. Reverse it one.
Josh Hartnett?
I saw that movie he had, that horror movie.
What horror movie?
Which one's that?
What? Or Trapped?
Oh, Trap.
Oh, yeah, Trap with the M. Night Shyamalan. It wasn't too bad, no.
It's not bad. I kind of liked it.
It's on Netflix, right?
I think so. Watch it during the
I think it's more of a thriller than like a true horror movie. There's a lot of suspense in there.
Yeah, it's very interesting how he escapes and stuff.
Yeah,
I told Fish this multiple times. I think you would actually
probably like it.
Yeah, I probably would. If it's not like demons or something, I'll be fine.
No. It's well, because even in the trailers they revealed that he's the killer, and the trap is for him. It's like, how does he get out of this?
Yeah.
So, very cool.
Yeah. All right, this next movie is very good. It's from 1993. I'll just give that to you straight out.
I wasn't even born yet.
Really?
I wasn't even here.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't even born. 94, dude.
Sorry. I was 1.
31.
I was 1 year old. Okay, here we go. This gentleman's name is Stephen Lang. He's been in a lot of movies. You probably recognize the face.
Say, he looks really, really it's the teeth.
He was the commander in what's that blue people movie or whatever?
Avatar. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Fish would probably recognize him from Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
He's the blind guy in Don't Breathe.
I don't think I ever saw that. I need to watch that.
There's like a 15-minute period where you could probably just fast forward through it because it's pretty fucking gross. But I mean, outside of that, it's pretty good.
Fish has referenced that part of that movie multiple times.
Speaking of horror movies, Black Phone 2 got announced.
I did see that.
And I can't wait.
This is Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of movies as well. It's Yondu. You're right.
Yondu.
It's not that movie.
No, it's not. That's another great. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
It's not Sliver, is it?
Great movie. No, it is not. I'll give you the genre after 2 more people here.
All right.
Now this next one. Oh, the one after this one. This is Thomas Hayden Church. You've probably seen him in another Marvel project as Sandman.
He's Sandman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
He's also Lyle from George of the Jungle.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Drop some knowledge on us.
Next, we have Charlton Heston.
Oh,
Oldie.
pretty old.
Don't believe he's with us anymore. R.I.P. Charlton Heston. You guys got any ideas yet?
Said 93, and you're going to give us the genre now?
93, I'm going to give you the genre. Docudrama, period drama, Western epic, biography. It is Tombstone.
Oh. No way!
You got it, dude.
Bro, no way!
The next after Bill Paxton here, the next were dead giveaways. You got Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
you got Wyatt or you got Val Kilmer, and then you got Kurt Russell.
I just saw something on Tombstone the other day.
It's a good movie, man. If you've never seen it,
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I was at my grandma's house.
Check it out. It's phenomenal. R.I.P. Val Kilmer as well. We just lost him. So
shit.
Yeah, but that was pretty fun. That was a good little segment.
That was good. I'm a little amped up now.
I think we'll work that into the rotation. So
Shot in the dark.
I like that. That was pretty fun.
I think Fish carried this time.
Fish did carry. That was a good pull. That was a real good pull after Charlton Heston there. I did not see that coming by you.
Yeah, yeah.
You me both.
It's shot in the dark. I was so clicked. I was like, Tombstone? Never seen Tombstone. So
great movie. Great movie.
Two Lego pieces getting put together.
We connected the dots quick with that one.
Dude, I was squinting so hard to read these names. I should have just made the document bigger, but all right.
I can't even see the glare in your glasses anyways.
You can't, I can.
I can see the glare, but I can't see what anything says.
Look like an anime villain.
I can see the glare, yeah.
No, just kidding.
God.
All right, do you guys have anything to say to the people before we leave?
I don't think so.
I got a couple.
Father's Day's coming up.
Father's Day is coming up.
Yep.
Beginning of June, we have big shows coming for football. That's when our football circuit is kicking back off.
You mean July?
Yes, July. My apologies.
It is June.
Beginning of June. A month from today, we will be talking about the NFC West. Then every week after that, we'll be picking another NFC division. Then we'll cover the AFC. In August, we'll go over the 2025 fantasy football preview and dudes we like. That is late August. And then the week after that, we have the opening week of the NFL boys. So
wow,
it is almost here.
Quick.
Do a live pod this year from a football game?
I don't know how we'd do that, but it'd be interesting.
Sweet.
Yeah, okay.
Take out a loan, you know?
Yeah, you could take out that loan. All right,
just throw some emails out there, man. You never know. What's the worst they're gonna do? Say no? Say who the hell are you guys? Or
Probably,
never reply.
Probably, yeah.
Shit. Take your shot in the dark, just like this guy said.
Tombstone, man.
True. Yeah. That's a good point.
No.
All right, but that's all I have. Zoltowski wants to do, and I want to as well, some gaming streams soon.
Yes.
So,
yes.
And Fish wants to
Fish
as well.
Too, in between softball, volleyball, basketball, whatever other hell sports he's playing.
I play so many sports.
Fish, we're going to have to come over one day and just get you all set up technology-wise.
You know what I need?
Some broadcasting software, a bigger desk.
A bigger desk.
A bigger desk.
How do we start with a bigger desk?
I got one for you. I can ask my brother if he's free this weekend to come down and bring it.
I'm out of town this weekend.
Well, when you leave?
Sunday morning at 6:45.
You leave Sunday morning, so you're free Saturday.
I plan on doing nothing Saturday. I don't want
to do anything.
I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to talk the headset, and we're playing a game. That's it. Drinking a shit ton of water.
Where are you going?
It's Andy's dad. His dad used to host golf trip.
We heard golf trip. That's it.
Golf trip. I knew it was a golf trip.
Andy's dad used. They host every year a golf trip tournament with like 18 other guys, and I got invited this year. So
Oh, cool.
it's like 70 something rounds of golf. Like we're leaving at 6:45 Sunday to then play 9 holes, to then get to a category of A, B, C, and D, and then we're playing 18 lunch, 18 sleep, and then 18 lunch, 18. It's just wild.
You're gonna
sounds
get
actually
so mad.
Like a lot of fun.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get mad because I might pass out and die from
You're gonna get mad.
lack of water.
You need.
I don't know because I don't really know any of these guys, and everybody thinks they look at me anything until I turn on the ball. So
I have golfed with Fish before, and I will say
sneaky athlete.
He's hit some pretty good shots.
Yeah,
Helps.
Like, not bad.
Clubs are the right size though.
Third ball and you shank. You're just you're gonna break your driver.
Also, I can't do that. Driver's very expensive. I bought new clubs, by the way.
He didn't buy new clubs. I think the one day we went off the lunch, you're like, "Yeah, my irons came in. I'm so excited."
Yeah, I got new clubs. So I can't really this trip. But I also heard that the course is very forgiving. So even if I shank one, I'll just go to the other side to the guys that we know, and then I'll just hit it from there. So, but apparently it's a lot of drinking, a lot of good time. It'll be a good time hanging out with bullshitting around, chit chat. So it'll be a good time. But it's gonna be a long 3 days.
Where's it at again?
It's like 2 hours away from us. Can't remember. I have to look it up, but
just text it to me.
Yeah,
send it to me in Discord.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in Discord. But yeah, it's Saturday and Friday. I don't think I'm doing any, and I am excited.
Cool, awesome. We don't have to do anything if we bring over a table to you. So
yeah, but it's like talking with you. Then you're gonna want to like hang out.
I don't. I don't want to hang out with you.
You want to get lunch? You want to get lunch? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's such a task.
Yeah, let's get lunch. And the next thing you know, I blink and it's 8 p.m.
We won't be down there that long. My brother's probably got 18 things to do that day.
Just bring it by another time. Oh, well, like I'm home all week. I've gotten used to this cozy little desk.
Oh, okay. So we better not hear you complain about it anymore.
Yeah, just as much as Zoltowski's shoulder. We're gonna hear about complaining.
It's fine.
All right.
I like the desk. Bring it over if you want. I won't answer, but bring it over. Just drop it off at the doorstep. You need my address? I'll send it to you.
I have your location. I know where you live.
Damn, you still have it?
Yeah.
How many car shops have you seen me go to?
So many.
So
we went
many.
to one this weekend.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Well, we went to one this weekend.
Did we? Oh, yeah. Apparently they had a big card show in Dayton. Because I saw some other guys over in Westchester. I think they're called Slab. That they were also in Dayton doing. So it must have been a big thing. I didn't get that memo. There was no email sent to me, but
I think I sent you guys that link.
I think you did, because I remember seeing it, but it looked like it was just sports cards, not like
we don't collect sport cards.
I mean, you do, because at every box you open,
well, some crazy shit.
Pulls fire. Maybe we'll do a card opening stream.
I gotta find more Destin Rivals first. I need a booster box.
Or we all just hang out by a table and open some cards.
Yeah, for that.
And we'll stream it. Cool. All right, well, that's the show. We appreciate you listening. Appreciate you watching. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Peace.
Yeah.
Always say GG. Thanks for being a gent.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.